Hey y'all, I'm Mariah with the Little Farmhouse on Henpeck, and today I'm going to talk with you about the best way to start a farm stand without any experience at all. Like none, in anything, in baking, in starting a farm stand, in building a farm stand, in anything. That's kind of how we fell into this. Well, my mom did. My mom had the idea and was inspired by other people doing it, and she wanted to make good food for our family and create that lasting legacy. And then my dad built it for her, and that's so cute, and they have just really grown it this year a lot. So I discussed with her 5 different things that she experienced with building a farm stand and what her tips would be. I can actually see the farm stand from here, so I'm gonna turn it around so you can see because it's so cute. There she is. Isn't she cute? That's from... Anyways, so cute. I have my notes here. I'm gonna have to set you up on here because my last video, my arm hurt trying to hold it up the whole time I was speaking. And I'm doing this outside because who doesn't love being outside when you can be outside? In the summer and spring and the fall, it's the best. And my husband's with our kids inside, so this will be the best way to hear me out here. Okay, so best way to start a farm stand from scratch with no experience in anything. First thing I wrote down was keep it simple, stupid. KISS, yes. That's kind of our go-to, is like when we're overthinking things, just keep it simple, stupid. Okay, so the first thing that we wrote down was finding your why, because when you're trying to find recipes, when people aren't showing up to the stand, when you lose a whole batch of cookies because you burnt them or you forgot they were in the oven, like, you need the why to carry you through the mistakes and the learning curves. And so I think that is a really big thing. And your purpose. So like our purpose is real food. We want to know where our food is coming from. We want it to be real ingredients. Like our sourdough is flour, water, salt, starter. Done. Nothing else added. You don't need anything else. And there you have bread. So for us, it was having real food, building community, just around like the locals here. And what has been really cool is expanding that community, which is also why I'm starting this YouTube channel, is the community online, which I think is important too, because that's how my mom got started in the first place. She saw other people doing it on Instagram and was like, I love that. That's adorable. I want to do that for my community. And so here we are. Okay, 2. Look up your state's cottage laws. Look up the food laws in your area, in your state, and abide by them. So looking up cottage food laws, how to prepare your food. There are specific ways, depending where you're at, how to label those things, what you can actually sell. Like my cousins, they live in Massachusetts. The things they're allowed to do at a farm stand or to sell out of their house is a lot different than what we are allowed to do here. So make sure you know what you're allowed to sell before you even start trying to find recipes and all the best things ever, because you would, that would be really upsetting if you made the best, I don't know, let's say it's a food and you weren't allowed to sell food from your farm stand, like the best cookie ever. It took you weeks and weeks to, prepare this beautiful cookie that is delicious, and then you find out you can't even use it. So make sure you know what you're allowed to sell, and then go from there. Also, HOA rules, like, are you in a neighborhood? What are the rules for farm stands in your neighborhood, or lemonade stands, or different things like that? There's always a way to do what you are wanting to do. Sometimes you might just have to tweak it. And like if you have an HOA that you can't put something outside your house, you could do pre-orders. Or if you're not allowed to sell outside things from your house, then setting up somewhere, farmers markets, or as your standard, which is like a meetup place where people buy and sell things. So depending on where you live, you'll have to look at those things. Okay, number 3 is bake what you need and what you want. So this all started when my mom was looking for granola for my dad. My dad loves granola. My mom was like, every single granola brand that she was looking at either had crap ingredients or just preservatives. Obviously the high fructose corn syrup, that's a big no-no. Things you can't even read. And my mom was just wanting like a clean granola. And not to mention a sourdough granola, which is even better because sourdough is great for your gut health. And so that began her process. Also seed oils. Oh my gosh, there were so many like in the different like nuts, pumpkin seeds, or different things that you put in a granola are like cooked in these oils. And my mom's like, I just want granola. That's all I want. So we started our granola, which we all love. It's a fan fave for sure. So bake what you need and what you want. Another thing, same with bread. We all need bread, right? Unless you're gluten-free, then you need gluten-free bread. But there's probably other people looking for clean, good ingredient, gluten-free bread. So if that's your niche, like dive into that, because other people probably need it as well. And my mom said, like, if I'm baking it, I want to know that like if it doesn't sell, it's at least going to my family, so I'm not wasting anything. So she baked something that someone loved. So we all love bread. Either she can freeze it and they can eat it, or we freeze it, we eat it. Other family members, they all can take part if things don't sell. That has not been a problem lately. We have to buy products now from my mother because she sells out so fast. Okay, number 4, making your stand, building it. Like where do you even start with that? What I've seen some people start doing is they get like a armoire or old TV console, something that has like doors that can close and then open, so you get that like open expanding thing, or just like drawers or shelves or dresser with like a canopy, whatever it is. Wherever you live, whatever suits your need, just get something. Just commit. If you don't want that thing to be like your look or your thing, doesn't matter. Just start somewhere. Build from there, and then you can build what you want. My mom didn't start with this beautiful, white, cute, cottage-looking blue door farm stand. She started with another cute one that my dad built, and it was just like a little stand with an awning and had some shelves. They quickly realized with our weather and bugs and all the things, she wanted an enclosed one so we could sell products all year round. So that's kind of what my dad did for her and built this cute little thing. So making your stand. Eventually, I think my dad wants to put out like the plans of how he put together the original farm stand and our enclosed one. But that'll be later down the road. But I'm sure you can find lots of different ways to build or start your farm stand, building what you want. Last thing, find and follow what inspires you. I think it's super important to reach out to other people that are doing the same thing. It could be in your same community. I've driven to other farm stands around here, love to do it. I've made a couple videos on that, and it's so fun to see what other people have and what they're doing and supporting them. I feel like we need more farm stands around here for everybody to sell their little thing. That was another thing I was gonna say. Pretend I am your neighbor, just walking by. You're right here on the other side of the fence. Hey neighbor, you want to start a farm stand, and we're bouncing ideas off of each other. So I think that is important, to find your inspiration. My mom found hers on Instagram. It's really easy nowadays to do that. And follow what they're doing and tweak what it needs to be for you in your season of life and in your town. And have purpose doing it. Another thing is finding recipes. That is something my mom wanted me to mention, is that find the recipes. Like, she bought a lot of recipes. A lot of the free recipes that you are out there, not good. So find ones that are tried and true. We loved the Farm Stand Club. They are great, and by their recipes, we had to tweak them for what we wanted and needed. But I would say, my mom would say that finding your recipe is key in finding repetition, consistency. That's what I'm looking for, consistency. Finding something consistent, baking it consistent, putting it out consistent, because people then can trust what you're doing and what you're putting out and know that every time they're coming to your farm stand, they're gonna get the same thing. They fall in love with your salted chocolate chip cookies, and then when they come back, they're there again and they're baked the same. And I think that's really important. So those are 5 of the little tips my mom had for the best way to start your farm stand from scratch with no experience. Just start somewhere and keep it simple, stupid.